Hello, my royals. I'm DarkriseKnight. Welcome back to more Digimon Sleuth. In the last episode, we worked on some side quests from Mira and Kyoko. In this episode, we're going to turn the side quests and see if we continue the main story. So come over here. Let's pause this. There we go. Why in the world is it so cold? Ah, there's one more side quest you need to do. If you remember around here, this girl talked about how the AC was so cold. You now have to go around Nakano and now find people who have like exclamation points around their head to get that case. That's why I think you need to go specifically to the cafe. And that's who gives you the next part of this. A lot of this sometimes it's random about what you need to do. If you're having trouble with a lot of this, go to Mire. She will always point you in the right direction of what you need to do. Now it's like you gotta talk to someone else. It's like someone with a... And Kyoko said... Did I look around here? No. Is there anyone on the first floor? Is it just on the first floor that I need to just talk to someone? Let's see. Yep. Right there. Huh? Her voice cut out. I wonder what's up. Me again. I got a case for you. Why don't you drop on by so we can talk? There it is. That's what you needed. So it looks like we're still working on another side quest, but hopefully this will be the last one before we move on. And this one... Time Castle Snow Woman. Farm expansion plug. That is something we need. There we go. When I gather, the air conditioning inside Nakano Broadway is on at the fritz. It just keeps pumping in cold air constantly. Nobody can switch the heating on. Thing is, nobody can find anything wrong with it, and the business are lost about what to do. That's where we come in. People aren't getting much work done, so I told them to leave it to us. If we can get to the bottom of this mess, I'm sure they'll just love us forever for it. You keep getting transmissions from someone. Well, isn't she a cutie? The white noise in this is really bad. I can't make out what she's saying. Where's this coming? Man, it cut out. What? You're saying the same transmission came where it's cold? You might be closing in on the case. If so, our next step is to resolve this thing. Plain and simple. I'm going to see if I can figure out the signal's origin. You ask around about the air conditioning. And of course, we just gotta walk around. This game just... I think that's a problem that I have with this is... Well, another problem that I have with it. It's the fact that during these intermissions, it feels like you're not really doing anything to like progress the plot. You're more like just doing stuff. You know what I mean? Like this quest, you are required to do this before you continue on with the main story. And they do give you hints in the case files, which I should look, but it's probably won't tell me. Go where places are cold. I thought I'll just see what it is. Askin Broadway. That's it. This means you have to check every floor to find which one it is. Most of the time, I've noticed that if something is going on, the first and third floors are where you want to check. Especially this right here, K Cafe. Yeah. They're like pretty important people. You don't know how the AC broke? Beats me. I have no clue, no idea. It's odd, we don't have a central unit anymore, so how could everyone's AC go out? Huh? You don't know about the central unit? Back when this place first opened, there was a big underground unit that controlled the AC for the whole building. Sure feels like the old central unit going out. The way it worked was that every store circulated the cool air up to their stores with fans. Why was there a central unit underground at all? Well, that was to refrigerate a certain something. What do you think it was? Japan's oldest vacuum computer, can you believe it? The room that computer was housed in was right here in Nakano. Sad to say, I have no idea what happened to it. There's nothing left of it anymore. And even if there are no records left. Nobody remembers where it was either. The room itself might as well be an urban legend. I can tell you one thing, it's really cold, although it's done wonders for coffee sales today. Figured out where the signal came from, so get back to the office where you can, alright? Nice work with your investigation. Now, what if you were to report? This is the first I've heard of that computer room, but with that info, it's all starting to click for me now. Like I mentioned before, I figured out who the girl in the transmission is. Her name is Fuyumi Yuki. She was a breakout idol from a few decades back. What we've been seeing, the avatar on screen, is her when she was in her prime as an idol. Somebody is therefore using a terminal inside Nakano Broadway and broadcasting her likeness. That signal seems to be coming from the 4th floor. Look at the map, it's right inside a wall at K Cafe. The whole thing has been played out like a horror story, hasn't it? A long-lost idol relaying her message from inside a wall. But with your report, it's all coming together now. We uncovered a piece of Nakano Broadway history that not even the owner of K Cafe, as the go-to historian, can claim to know. But enough talk, it's time to head back to K Cafe. I'll be coming along with you this time. The Snow Woman, the ammo sure does fit with that folktale though. Even the idol's name, Fuyumi Yuki, means Winter Snow Woman. Snow Woman herself shows up in a lot of stories from regions with cold climates. Definitely the first time she's taken form as an old 80s idol. But it's pretty fitting for Nakano Broadway, all things considered. Still, if we don't act quickly, she's going to damage this place's reputation, so let's get a move on already. So if you don't know about the Snow Woman, it's an old Japanese story. It's mostly about a woman who freezes people, and she eventually asked a person who she spared, hey, don't tell anyone about me. She eventually marries the guy, and he eventually tells her, hey, you look a lot like this woman I met, and she's like, how dare you, you told me. But then she leaves because they had kids together, so. This is it. The transmission should be coming from the other side from here. Yet there's no door and there's no sign of the walls being tampered with. What's going on here? You already know! First from the right spot then. She's noticed trying to meddle with her and it's now even colder. You're probably less affected by her tricks thanks to your unique body. Oh, did you find something? I see, so there's an entry point to cyberspace inside that wall. Don't worry about me, you go on ahead and get in there. Like I feel like we could have already figured that out, though I needed to... See what I mean? It's like... It's like they repeat stuff and they lose brain cells. I just had a case of what is this Agumon doing in my party, and then I was like, oh right, this Agumon is going to become like a Geogreymon. I know that wall hack is where we probably need to go anyway. Or is it not where we're supposed to go? I'm deeming as that is the place we don't need to go, and I need to go right back there and grab that chest. How do I find more Digimon here? Because again, I'm trying to fill out the steam and hoopla. Turn to here. Wall crack. Already able to do level 2. Which is nice. This takes us... Not where... Or maybe it is. I don't know, these places kind of become maze-like. Back up here. Botamons. This is looking a lot like that one digital highway. Botamon is scan complete, so I have another one for a farm. Alright, that was. Okay. And now we go over here. And then over this way. Ah, these. These are jump panels. You can just jump off them. You also got a Digi Lab thing. HP attached. This is just something to attach to your Digimon and just increase their HP. This does not count to their permanent stats though. There's a Caramon here. You are useful to me. How useful does that? Well, you're... I can come back if I so need to. Probably. Or I can find a Caramon on my own. Well, there she is. Hello. You came. Thank you. Please, help me. Oh, this is where we get Pete! Colder. It's not cold enough, not until everyone is frozen. I just now remembered why this case is so important. Bitfire. 20 dive. This Digimon is nothing. Your water so plant would be. Crescent Leaf? She's like the 3.0, yeah. Ocean Wave. Oof! Greymon, buddy! You doing okay over there? Down goes the Digimon. Yay! Everyone leveled up except Zubamon. That is his name. Bear was so cold. Thanks for taking care of him. That was one nasty glitch. You saved the day, really. You must have come over when you heard my voice, right? No. You didn't? Your Cybus was wearing the case? I don't really get it. But whatever. All's well that ends well. Digimon's rampaging really did cause so much trouble. Huh? Huh? Who am I? Well, to be honest, I don't really know myself. I've been stuck asleep inside this wall the whole time, you see. Hey, it's fine you stopped blowing cold air here. Good job. You did so much, you must be tired. It would have been a real sad state of affairs if we somehow managed to freeze to death here in Tokyo of all places. Huh? You found a cat Digimon with amnesia? Well, you solved one mystery only to stumble into another. It seems. Come back here and we'll take a look into it. I now remembered why this case is so important. An amnesia Digimon, huh? Every time I think I've seen it, everything, I get proven wrong yet again. I take these transmissions from Fuyumi Yuki where you're doing then. Yep, I wasn't able to move around once Digimon started going crazy, so I had to call for help somehow, and I sent out those messages. Well, I did come from a vacuum tube computer inside a wall. That means that vacuum tube computer was really there behind the wall this whole time. I've been asleep inside the computer for a really long time. I only woke up just recently. And when I did, I had no idea who I was or what I was doing inside that wall, so I decided to go and see what I could learn. That was when I stumbled upon an internet connection to the vacuum tube computer to the rest of the building. Internet. You must be networking lines that could operate inside Nakano Broadway. Yeah, so as I was playing around, that was when Digimon suddenly appeared. He was originally a Digimon that was created as a result of a glitch in the air conditioning system. But I managed to use the intranet to sneak into the vacuum tube computer I was living in. I see, it all makes sense now. That must have been why nobody could find anything wrong with the system when they checked it. Digimon just went completely insane and couldn't listen to me. Eventually, I couldn't even move with all of that constant cold. It was terrible. How awful, I had no idea. So I believe such an odd computer was even still operational to begin with, too. But its existence is probably a remnant of a centralized AC system that mentioned or then it's forgot about what makes happen. Why did you appear as an idol? She was cute. Remember this little Wanyamon is from the 80s. He thought he didn't know what appealed to everyone now. By the way, they're not calling the little Wanyamon, who will eventually be referred to as Pete, P-E-T-E, as a time capsule because he's from the 80s and from that vacuum tube computer. And that's it. What did they want? Alright. Farm expansion plug. Alright, now for main source stuff. Chapter 3, Digital Monster. You called for me, Nokia? What is it? Hey. Something I want to hear is actually... I just... So then the client is a friend of yours. You don't get to pick our clients, you know. You have to go to whoever. Okay. No, it's just that I had something to ask Ami, but that's not how this works. Nokia Shiramine, your friend here is a pro sleuth, earning a paying wage for their work. The only way to ask someone a professional is to pay a professional rate for a case. Also, Ami is my assistant. Case for my assistants, case for me. Do I make myself clear? Well, perfectly clear. Such a big deal. And what kind of case is it? Actually, oh right. Actually, I want Ami to look for some Digimon. You remember, right? Digimon to help me in Kowloon. Agumon and Gabumon. I'm psychic. No.
尋ね人ならぬ。よろしい。私がいつもより楽しだが、事実を告げるならば、愛着を抱くことに関して人はとことん無頓着なのだな。実に面白いじゃないか。
I will say this, there's like... This game has been out, and so like, there is like a big twist that happens with some people. And I do like how they kind of build up the twist for the characters. I won't reveal it, you can literally look at it yourself, find it, because this game is kind of old. But Kyoko says she's really surprised, she's curious about the way the digital and the real world are reacting. Alright, this is a stupid thing. It's literally like they want to take something from Nokia and then they're like, oh, she's like, oh, you want me for my body? Too bad, I'm not into you. They're like, no, we want your account. And they're like, it's like, Nokia, why are you... Ugh. That goes the Digimon. This won't do much, but at least do something to the guy. Kazi? Gosh, I know their names just... It's weird how they... It's G-A-I-Z, I think it is. Alright. I don't care, Nokia. No one. They weren't hitting on you. Yes. Oh my gosh. Like I said, they weren't flirting. I got two things. Don't really know, don't listen to him. I'm telling him we're fine. So, is this something you can look at? Because, no. I think she wants you to go to level 2 now. So you can easily just walk back here and just go to level 2 this way. Also, you know if you need to go to another level if there's no hacker in the way. Oh my gosh, I just also realized something. I think this is a... If I remember correctly, this gets something stupid. You gotta count them often, yes. It really shocked me after coming here with how dangerous hackers really are. No. Well, what was it? What did it look like? Where did it go? Well, I don't know what you saw, so I don't know what you're talking about. Nokia is a good character. I will say this. I'm not... It's just that she... Nokia's problem is that she doesn't get good until later on. Unfortunately. And it is you. Ugh. Basically, this guy wants you to find out how to get him a girlfriend. It's kind of boring. And now, you gotta go to the ladies in this Kowloon level and ask them, how do you get a girlfriend? Yes. Ooh, we're starting to get some more Digimon now. Cinnamon... Yeah, Cinnamon and some Betamon, so that is nice. We're getting more Digimon now. Starting to get some in trainings and some rookies now. Weird that we just started getting our rookies now. Actually, no, we started getting some rookie. Like Goblimon. We got him once. There we go. That Cinnamon did not go down. It did a little damage, not much. There we go. And there's that Agumon. That Agumon may be time for Digivolving. Oh, here's one. So yeah, you also start getting other keywords for other things. Memory up! That is an amazing chest to get started off with. So when we start getting more champions, we'll at least have that. HP capsule. Pretty sure you have to go down here for something. I think that right there is what you need, the Digimon keyword. Like that's all you need to get. Because he basically finds out, oh, I just need a cute Digimon. Girls will love that. But it is best to just, again, go through all areas and just find everything. Sun champion. Down goes the Cinnamon. Cinnamon. Again, more Digimon to build up what we need. Then maybe Mire saying, hey, you have some Digimon that are ready to go to the farm. I'm running. Yes. Goodbye. And this guy, what are you gonna say? Smile, okay, whatever. Let's head on back. Alright, just run. What is this? Patamon and Cinnamon. Why is it always the same things over and over? Well, we started on chapter 3 and completed the last of the remaining quests for now. Next time on Digimon Cyber Sleuth, we'll explore the other side of Kowloon level 3 and then talk to this guy because pretty sure we can already finish this because we got the Digimon clue. So, but we will explore and then we'll go. So, next time we'll explore the rest of Kowloon level 3. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.